Okay, so what I also want to show you is, let's just explore, and I actually noticed that this thing does actually show the annoying video recording, which I could move elsewhere. I'm just going to actually move the ArcGIS Pro so it's hidden by it. So just ignore the stuff on the left. Okay, I can drag it off the thing entirely, but it's too much hassle. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to actually explore some of our layers, the attribute tables. So if I right click on Gold Coast, now there's actually three ways of doing this. I can right click, click attribute table. I can go Control T. There's the attribute table. Yours may not be docked. You basically just drag it around until the blue thing comes up. Or you can actually go, as soon as it's highlighted like this, if you go Data, you can see Attribute Table. There are lots of different ways of doing things. Okay, so you can see that. Let's just zoom out a bit. I'm just using the mouse, but you can also go right click, zoom to layer. And you can see, looking at this attribute table, this is the data, I call it data point, and by left clicking the far left side, I've actually what's called selected. And if you come from my QGIS class, selection in QGIS is yellow, selection ArcGIS Pro is this bright sort of turquoise. Never use that color in your symbology. Okay, you can see it is basically the object ID and the shape. This is just a standard, because it's a geodatabase. Go back to week 2 lecture. Shape. This is the text field, text field, text field. You see that looks like a number? It is not a number. Remember what I said? That's the name text. Now, for some reason, my geoprocessing I did to get these layers is it has just basically added weird extra fields. Also, with selection, always clear. You can clear there or you can clear up there. You can see it's just, if I look at sites, now this is the main sites, you can actually see that it's got all sorts of extra weird data, which we're going to get rid of. Might do it in, I don't know, we'll do it in either next week or the week after. I think next week, actually. Next week as in week 2. Sorry, I'm recording this on Wednesday, week 1. And you can see if you highlight a site, I'm just clicking the very far left-hand number, and you can see there's a whole lot of weird data. Now, I don't actually want any of this data. You can't delete these, but we're actually going to get rid of most of it, or all of the stuff in the middle. But we won't do it now. So clear, I can also clear there. So that's basically, and if you look at the attribute, now this is a very complicated table. And we're going to edit this table, and we're going to add some stuff. So when we edit it, what we're going to do, just leave that. This is like land use code, which you can keep. Description, so that's land use code 01. It's basically 1, 2, and 3. Just ignore the weird name above it. So we're going to use that actually as a base table for our work that we're going to do per lot. So if I zoom in here, you'll see it's basically lots. So you can see here, you can also select, by the way, by going on and you can actually just draw a little polygon, and you can see that the table here looks the same, but you can see now it says 58 of 172, 197 selected. If I click on that thing, it actually lists the selected. If I click clear, it lists nothing as selected. I'm going to finish that now, and I am going to upload these now actually to the online. And also there's one of the March flies, and my dog doesn't like them, so I'm going to get rid of it.